on, microphone work. Hello?
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
Let me choice.
I say congratulations, your old ran a beat it. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family's. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know her, who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be lifting my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that capping all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holla back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, some at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to
my boy,
brown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that look like.
For when I do put my corner one, I can always go back and have another one set up.
When I was just a boy, my mama told me, son, you look so serious. When I was 17, my father let me know life isn't fun and games. I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started. I went to war for peace of mind. What was it for? I'm dancing on it.
If it go.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis. Now batting, Alex Verdugo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The Dodgers, the right fielder, Alex.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Into the box, number 66 comes off an 0 for 4 in last
gameplay.
Last night's ball game.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Justin Turner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this game. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game win. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good lead off to second there. Now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Taylor, and the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay, and they get the double play at third.
It didn't give me the point.
Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Max Muncy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
The center fielder, number 3. Chris
into the box now,
Taylor.
Chris Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Fouled off. Schwarber, an Ohio native, who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they did.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Verdugo looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 8th home run on the season for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
He'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. Second home run early in the year, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Miles Michaelis. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in the bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. On a line, that's a base hit. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The second baseman.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Walker Buehler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off.
Striding in. Matt Carpenter. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The second baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colton Wong.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Now batter.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Javier.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Schwarber at third, Baez at second with one away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit, and that was a real...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
The pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Michaelis on at first, nobody out. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's Gregory Polanco. On a line, that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Third baseman, number 13.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter, and their runners at the corners now.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Ready with the 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Popped up. Barnes over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
First pitch coming, here it is. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Baez breaks from first. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Giro. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Wieters leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Behind 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Second base.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the shot. So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting. The third base.
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the center. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center, his 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on it. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see. Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone. So it's It's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Batter number 11. Shortstop, Javier.
In now, Javier Baez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Hernandez moving to his left. And that retires the side. David Freese will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 25, David Freese.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Freese, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
0-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, number 66. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Popped him up. Wong is under it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still 16-0. Joe Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Kelly.
First delivery to him on the way. Pops this one up. Coming in is Verdugo. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. In now, Gregory Polanco. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Wieters is there. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Joc Pederson now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The next to bat for St. Louis, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Pederson looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Pederson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals,
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. taken high and deep to right. Verdugo racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The pitcher, number 39.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Mikolas. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Austin Barnes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively on this one.
Second baseman, PK.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around?
What?
No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Scott Alexander comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Muncy has a play. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy.
Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit. Long. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Takes this the other way to right. Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the shot. Ben Zobrist will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Verdugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Mikolas trying to get there. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life. 2 out with the man at first. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this.
Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never so but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like Dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the, ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow.
Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Treat gens out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between the fake boy, diva, and conceivers. The truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my, I just different. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them elks, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the clip on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper, toe ya, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my world. And I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No. Not on my watch. No way.